All right, how's everybody doing? So this is like maybe just a couple hours after the Nintendo Direct, and we'll talk a little bit about the Direct maybe in another video. I'll talk a little bit about it right now, but also there's new K. Rool footage, and we already know a little bit about K. Rool, and I have a lot of things to talk about with this character because he's kind of on the fence between a lot of people, and the Incineroar and other footage doesn't really give too much for me to work with. I mean, there's a little bit there, but there's more in this one from what I've been able to tell. I haven't actually watched this that much. This hasn't been out for very long. But I would like to look at it because I'm interested in kind of both of these characters. Diddy is very good, always been very good, and he'll probably be very good in this game. But let's look at this. First of all, best intro animation. Second of all, I don't have any colors to review because they've just picked neutral. And third of all, usually I'll put like player information in the description, but in this case, it's just the Nintendo Treehouse. So I'm just gonna put like Nintendo Treehouse stuff in the description maybe. But yeah, there you go. All right, let's get into it. So first thing we see is taunts. Vital. This stomp. All right. So people were thinking this stomp was a down smash. It is actually a taunt, and it just actually has a hitbox. Like it can ground people. Is that useful? I don't know. It might be. Will people use it? I don't know. Maybe. Sounds like a swag thing if I'm being completely honest. Maybe it can spike like Luigi's, but it seems not that slow is the thing. But we do see his actual down smash. There's the crown. I don't know if he's just not inputting anything or if this actually has that much lag. But if it does, nah, it probably doesn't because he just kind of stood there. Does counter. Counter has like a pretty long whiff animation. This is jab. In the other K. Rool video, we never see him finish jab. In this case, we do. It's like a 1, 2, 3. We would always see the 1, 2 on shield, but oh wait, hang on. Is it just like a? Where's the other hits? It goes boop, boop, boop. He actually whiffs the first hit, it seems. So let's slow it down. Yeah, the first one whiffs, and he actually is just able to do the second one super quick. I mean, there's not much to say about that. It means we won't get the full damage. It does do more than 11%, which is actually kind of a big deal because most jabs in this game have been doing around 10%, and that's it. Of course, all that percentage is pretty much subject to change in the demo, but I can't tell you how finalized this is. But at least it does do more than 10, which is, pretty important actually. It also seems to end kind of quick, and K. Rool's dash length is actually kind of ridiculous. It's sort of low to the ground. I don't know how he's running like this without dragging his gut all over the ground, but whatever. Yeah, that's dash attack. Dash attack does cross up, and he whiffs a grab, but it has so much end lag. There's actually like the whiff animation actually has like a slam on the ground, but he actually rolls out of it a lot quicker than it seems. I don't know if this has like a hit the ground hitbox. Some moves like this actually have that, but I don't know if this one does. It doesn't seem all that punishable. Like compared, because it has like armor and stuff like that. It's not nearly as slow as like a D. Well, it's as slow as a DDD1, like a DDD dash attack, but also it doesn't seem to have as much end lag. Does F smash? F smash definitely has a lot of end lag because he's just sitting there that whole time. We do see, I think he does some kind of input because, nope, that's just the grab. Let's speed it up. Diddy does down throw. Yeah, wow, you really just tried to down throw up air. Nah, he's over there though. The whiff isn't that long. It seems a little long, but it's not that long. It's pretty big. The range on F smash is actually pretty big. It's hit. So here we see double jump. A problem that I think K. Rool is undeniably going to have is landing. Maybe with his nair, because of how big it is, it'll be a little easier. But K. Rool's airspeed seems very slow, and his stuff is very floaty. So I think he's going to have... I think he's pretty similar to someone like DDD, actually, if you wanted to compare. He's very similar. This is down smash, I think. Nice shot, by the way. I love the expressions on K. Rool. But, yeah, it does down smash. Down smash does... How much? Goes from 11 to 28. So that did 17%. Pretty solid. Maybe the point something. Maybe it's like 16 point something. But solid damage in specifically in singles. Just pretty good. Does force a tech chase. And because he throws the crown, I think maybe at higher percents, you could like actually dash up and tech chase off of that down smash, which is pretty useful. Say like someone does something punishable, you get down smash, they tech, you get the tech chase, get a grab, get combos, stuff like that. Throws this crown. Look at how punishable that is. Crown throw is actually so slow, but here's the benefit. And I take it back. There is no benefit. The crown actually whiffs. I was thinking the crown was going to go back to K. Rool, but it actually doesn't. It just kind of like floats off, which is unfortunate because I think it's just on the ground over there. No, but he does have it back. It didn't stay away from that long. Big important moment here. Hitbox on up B. I was suspecting that K. Rool's up B was actually going to be complete garbage because it didn't look like it had a hitbox while it was going up, but it actually does. The hitbox does 4%, and it just kind of knocks him up like that. I think there are some cheesy things you might be able to do if you up B, grab the ledge, and like end lag of up B, and then like combo off of the one up B hitbox, the 4% hitbox. You might actually be able to do that. He does like a get up attack here though, or which one does he do? Yeah, get up attack. Not much to say about get up attack. It whiffs. It lasts pretty long. This down smash actually hits very late. It seems to come out kind of slow, and it is omega punishable. That is the lag on down smash is actually like, I don't know why it's so long. Like they decided to make it super long, but it really seems like that. Gets thrown. It goes for a down air. I don't know why. This nair is actually as big as it looks, which is something crazy. It really is this whole gut. It's like a Game & Watch nair in Melee, where it's just like big circle. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. I've seen it hit at like certain situations. See, he gets that up B again. You might be able to like combo an up air. I don't remember what his up air is. I don't know what that play was. Nintendo Treehouse, what are you doing, man? You guys get the game more than we do. How are you making these mistakes? Down throw. What on earth was that? Okay. Oh, right. The crown hit him. The crown hit his up B. But this was wacky. He does up B for some reason. He does this, but the crown hits the up B like immediately, and it just sends the barrels flying, which is kind of wild. Also, there's something interesting about a lot of Smash Bros stuff where even if you land, regardless, there is such thing as like soft landing lag and hard landing lag, where if you land doing nothing, you will still have to wait a couple frames. K. Rool seems to have that, but forever. Look at this animation. Look at like, because it does like this slam and stuff like that Bowser does, and Bowser's is very long too. So I think K. Rool might have that, and I think that really hurts his landing potential. Like honestly, just wait for him to get to the ground, up smash, wait for him to get to the ground, stuff like that. Unless he has a really good falling hitbox, I haven't been able to find a situation where he's going to be able to get down easily. Oh, wait. Ooh. Was that up smash? Okay, I don't know if that was up smash or down smash, but your hand's flying off here, and it's sort of like half Bowser. It's like, hey, I can do it too. It seems like it actually is the up smash, because... Oh, no. Maybe the hitbox is down here, maybe the hitbox is up here. It might be more like the Incineroar down smash, which, if you've seen that, Incineroar kind of like does this body slam. So this might be down smash, and I might just be crazy. But that wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe. Who knows? The thing about the crown that just happened that's super interesting is that it is basically just like a rock. Like it's just like a super simple item. It doesn't have any mechanics when you throw it. Like it doesn't boomerang the way it does when K. Rool does it. But you can just throw it at him. Like you can just chuck it. So I have a theory that you can do anti-K. Rool jab resets with his crown. Like Z drop the crown to actually jab reset him. If that's the case, I have no hope for this character. That, or at least for that projectile. It's gonna be. I feel like horrendous is the word I'm looking for, but I don't want to jump to conclusions because obviously this is like the second time we've seen this character. Does his double jump? His double jump is actually kind of high. Like it actually goes up pretty high. It's interesting. It's very vertical, not even close to anything horizontal. He would have grabbed the ledge. He wouldn't have even made it on stage from there. And he was how far when he double jumps? Boom. He was like right here. For context, like if a regular character double jumps, they'd probably just be like there. Like they'd probably just be at the ledge by now. Just flip. Like if a Fox double jumped, they'd just be at the ledge right here. But Fox's airspeed and stuff like that is completely different. And yeah, K. Rool problems. So it seems to me like this character is not going to be that good. But he does this up B, and he actually makes it back and then some. Something similar with a lot of up Bs that kind of like helicopter like that, or a lot of heavy up Bs, is that when you're down super, super low, usually they don't come back very high. The only exception to that in my head right now is like DDD, but DDD has like 3 jumps and the up B. Like he has a really good vertical recovery, and that's intentional. But like Bowser and DK and Charizard, like they all have up Bs that don't go very high, but are generally very strong. Bowser's not necessarily very strong, but it has like frame 2 hitbox or whatever, like super good out of shield option. But yeah, I think the thing about K. Rool's up B is that if you have a move that's big enough to trade or beat this hitbox that's up here, you can just easily edgeguard him. But if you don't, and you're a character like Diddy, for example, who gets hit by, just gets like barely clipped. See, he just kind of gets booped by the helicopter blades and goes up like that. I can't see Diddy's percent because the camera, but that's kind of whatever. We already saw it did 4. I think he tried to do F smash there. We have seen in the trailer that I'm pretty sure F smash has armor. A lot of K. Rool's moves have armor. I don't remember if it was F smash. It might have been something else. I'm pretty sure it was F smash. But anyway, that happens. He throws that crown. I imagine you can actually catch the crown, like when someone throws it at you, like a basic item. But I'm not sure. So what we just saw, I believe, was a whiff animation. Oh yeah. So okay, this is what happens when you side bait. When you throw the crown but you don't have it, he actually reaches for his head like, what? Where is the crown? There is the crown. And then he gets smacked by it. It's a lot like Wario. Like if you try to bike while the bike is on the screen and you're not near it, he'll just like look around, but I think it lasts a little longer. We do see F tilt though. This is F tilt. This is a little clap. Little baby clap. Seems fine. It seems very quick. It's like really fast. Both coming out and like end lag. So maybe it's a good like poke option while you're dashing up. I mean, probably. A lot of F-tilts on big characters are just kind of slow, long-range moves. Again, like Bowser and like Charizard and like DK. But in this case, this is a very different heavy. You know what I mean? This character is a very different heavy. Especially considering the weird timing on some of his moves. Most notable F-tilt right there. But he does the side B, and the side B has a lot of lag, and he gets smacked for it. So this is K. Rool on the ledge. This is actually really important. This is something that's super notable because this makes edgeguarding K. Rool a whole lot more difficult, or at least stopping K. Rool from getting off the ledge. Look at how low he is from where he's reaching. Some characters like Yoshi, they have like their nose sticking up a little bit so you can hit that. Like Roy can sweet spot F smash Yoshi if he goes to the ledge. In this case, you probably can't even touch K. Rool. Like, I don't even know how you'd be able to hit him. Because he's just all the way down here. You'd have to be out here. You wouldn't be able to do that. And if you're out here, then you're not on stage protecting him from getting up. So on and so forth. I think getting onto the stage is actually going to be much easier for K. Rool than it is for a lot of big characters. Where, like, I mean, you've seen stuff like DK Rosalina. You don't need me to bring up the horrors. But yeah, he's actually hanging pretty low. That might be the stage. Like, the stage is, by the way, good audit. I love this stage. I love the way this looks, like, with the battlefield and stuff. This actually looks really good. But in this case, he's actually hanging off the ledge super low. And that can be pretty useful. That can protect him from a lot of things. Gets on stage, does get up attack. Get up attack seems very small. It seems very, very small. I don't know why the hitbox is so small. It just kind of is. I don't know. I can't make that decision. He still doesn't have the crown. So here's the thing, right? Crown is on a timer. If it isn't picked up by anyone, like for a little while, it actually resets and it goes to, what's it called? Like it goes back to the thing. Unfortunately, if someone keeps picking it up, a lot like, say, if Villager does pocket and does the thing they can do with Diddy's banana, where it's like you just can never pull out the banana. That seems like every character can do that with K. Rool's crown. And going back to the theory that I have had, if you grab the crown and you're just holding it, and then you Z-drop it and pick it back up, I think that resets the timer. Like, I don't know if the timer actually exists while you have it in your hand, but, like, if you throw the crown, the timer starts up again. And if you pick it back up, the timer goes back to not counting. So, don't side B, is basically what I'm trying to say. Don't throw crown as K. Rool. It doesn't seem very good. Ooh, he does counter and... Oh, okay, so actually this is really interesting. So unless Diddy's grab range is next to nothing, which it probably isn't, we see counters invincibility frames. Every counter has like 1 or 2 frames or more. Some characters have more. I don't know off the top of my head how many frames are on like each counter. But most of them are like grab invincible for at least a short amount. Like the character is completely invincible. In this case, we see this, and Diddy whiffs a grab. But... obviously, it's so punishable because Diddy rolls and then gets another grab. But yeah, now we know that K. Rool's counter has kind of the same functionality in terms of like a little bit of invincibility. Was that the crown? Why was the crown? Wait. Why was the crown over there? How did it get over there? Oh, it spawned on... Oh my god. Okay, crown is actually awful. It tried to spawn on his head, but because K. Rool was in hit stun and flying, it whiffed. The crown actually missed his head. This move is terrible. I don't know why you would ever want to use... This is like I don't even know why you would want to use this. I'm pretty sure you can catch it out of the air. If it hits the ground, it's just completely useless. It's a mess. Use the gun. Don't use the crown. Like, for keep away. Although I don't know how good the gun is, because I don't think we see it too much in this. Nice recovery, nerd. Yeah, K. Rool makes it back from deep. Diddy does not. What's wild is that K. Rool literally hasn't even taken a stock. It's just been 2 SDs. Hey, pick up the crown. Grab the crown. There you go. Okay, so he picks up the crown. K. Rool doesn't have to go through like an animation when he grabs the crown. It just kind of like grabs it. This is a new Diddy jab, I believe. No, that's an F smash. Never mind. Diddy has a new jab, but that wasn't the animation. It does F smash and oopsies. Let's travel back in time. Oh no, there's the gun. So it does happen. Yeah, Diddy is dead. Back in time. What's with the slow run? That was weird. I don't know why that run was so slow. It's not usually that slow. Maybe it was because it couldn't pass Diddy? That was odd. Maybe I'm just crazy, and maybe the only fast thing about K. Rool's dash is actually the initial dash, which, again, I've said before, that's the most important part in terms of, like, dash dancing, is the initial dash length. So, I mean, it'd still be a good dash dance. The only problem is, I don't know how slow he actually is. That looked pretty slow. Does roll, picks up the crown. He doesn't actually have an animation for when he picks up the crown. Like I know he kind of grabs it and it kind of shows up on his head, but there's no, like, he has to pick it up and put it back on. It's just kind of there, and you can interrupt whatever animation with whatever you want. Gets hit, dies. S-Smash killed at, like, 120. That's reasonable. You know what I mean? I love this backdash. I don't know why. It looks like he's doing the electric slide. You know what I mean? He's like... Oh, dang it. Wait, where is it? I say backdash. It's a roll. Ooh. Falco has a new back roll too, and it just looks so... It's like a Michael Jackson back roll. I just really like it. Why did he throw crown again? Oh, because he's about to shoot the gun. Let's see something interesting here. Did the crown show up on his head? It did, but you can't really tell because he's got the pirate outfit. And he tries to suck something up, and then he doesn't get anything, but the end lag is next to nothing. Okay, so here's the thing. Characters that had projectiles, you can suck up the projectile and shoot them out. And you can also suck up the character and shoot him out. But here's something crazy. If you do the suck, you can interrupt that super fast. So fast that he gets the shield and rolls out too. Like, look at how quickly that ends. So I think the gun is actually super unpunishable. Like, if you just hold down the vacuum, I think they'd have to try and cross you up. But if they try and cross you up, it's likely that the move's already ended and they've already left. So I think the blunderbuss is actually like a super useful projectile because A, it's ridiculously slow, and First rule of projectiles in most fighting games, slower is better because it controls more space and because it just handles more area for a longer period of time. Whereas a fast projectile, all it does is hit the opponent. And that's good, but unless it kills, you're not really getting anything done. However, if you have just a big hitbox floating here, they have to get around that. And the only way they get around it is going up. And if they go up, you just hit them. So on and so forth. You get a lot off of it. But anyway, he shoots this projectile, and it actually moves really fast. Or, not really fast. It actually moves really slow. And when it hits his shield, it just kind of bounces off. It doesn't do that much shield damage. But the actual putting the gun away animation kind of gets interrupted, and he rolls back. Which is good. Does a whiff grab, gets punished. I think that was his dash grab. Dash grab seems laggy, but all dash grabs are laggy. I'm pretty sure every dash grab in this game actually got nerfed, which is reasonable. Grab is really good, so it's fair to have a lot of lag on it. Nice combos. Okay, no. I take it all back. This is up smash. This move is actually up smash. It just has 2 hitboxes. So let me slow this down. Here we go. See? So this is a hitbox, and then when he's falling, he gets another one. This is actually super useful. It's really laggy. It's ridiculously laggy, and I have no idea how strong the actual move is. It might actually be stronger when he has the crown on, which is just more reasons to not throw the crown. But he gets this up smash, and it lands. And again, forces a tech chase. Diddy doesn't really do anything at the start, and kind of just gets grabbed, but grab is good. Gets the one pummel, and it doesn't work out. Oh, okay, so there we go. We just saw the 3 hits of jab. Let's see how quickly this actually whiffs in real time. Boom, boom, boom. That's pretty quick. You would only really want to throw out the first hit of jab, if they're up here. But, I mean, that whiffs pretty fast. It's kind of useful. There you go, up smash. Okay, so here's something crazy. He got the 2 hitboxes. You got one of 2 of actually 3 hitboxes, it seems. The first one when he goes up and hits something. The second one when he starts going down, and there's a hitbox here. And then there's a third one when he actually lands on the ground. That's really good. That's a super versatile move. Because if they air dodge through it and they land in front of you, they'll still get hit. But, I mean, air dodging in this game has less lag, but it's still landing and you still get hit. So if you ever have to air dodge through K. Rool up smash, you should go behind him, where I don't think there's a hitbox. And then you can punish him, because this move takes forever to end. Nice forward air. That, again, it doesn't take as long as I'm making it sound like it does, because he can get a tech chase here, on this platform. And again, tech chases on platforms are really, really good. They're super important. You can get kills off of that in a lot of games. Does this forward air? Forward air kind of does not have a good hitbox. It might be because he's all the way over here behind him, but the hitbox is super in front and is nowhere near actual K. Rool. Does up smash again. Yeah, and that's gonna get punished, but he's got the smash meter. He stomps and then dashes forward, but he whiffs. Also, this whiff animation is actually hilarious. I love it. He skids and he's oof. I don't know why I like that so much. Wait. Let me see that shield animation. Nah, I thought he just crossed his arms and sat and shield, which would be super funny. But nah, he's actually guarding his face. Rolls, does a grab, gets grabbed, Diddy forward throw. I'm not talking that much about Diddy, but that's because, I don't have that much to say. He was in the other game. K. Rool, on the other hand, we've barely seen. Nice animation! I wanted to point this out, because, this is just so gross. I don't know if this will be in the game when it comes out, but, come on, guys. Why isn't it just on his head? It is with every other character. Why does it have to be here, in his gut? I don't know. That's the Diddy side B. Just kind of looks gross in this situation. But he hits it and ends. Lands, gets hit with the peanuts. I think it seems like peanuts are still really good. Just chilling. They were good in Smash 4. They're still good in this game because, again, I mentioned slow projectile is useful all the time. What's the edge guard, friend? Nothing. Nice. What's this final smash? Did they change this final smash? Oh, they made it like the Pac-Man and the Sonic one, where he just kind of flies around. Oof. Dang. That's a hard hit right there. He is dead. It's better than the first one. I hate Diddy's Final Smash. It's like, not only is it bad to use, but it's bad to deal with. It's just annoying because he just flies around and shoots things and then usually dies afterward. Like, nice one. Whiffs his grab. But, yeah, you know what? Okay, so final verdict on this dash, right? Like, let's look at this. It gets a lot slower. Like, after doing it for a little while, it does actually start to slow down. But I don't know why he keeps whiffing these grabs all the way over here. He's not there. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. And that's how we're going to end it. A little bit of an anticlimactic ending. Let's see the windscreen. Show me the windscreen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice. This is one we haven't seen before. All the windscreens in this game actually look so good. Which is interesting because there are certain characters in Smash 4 that have windscreens that are like, okay, whatever. But they all look really pretty in this. Part of it is the cherry blossom petals that are falling. Like, all right, that's nice. But we haven't seen this K. Rool windscreen where he's just kind of like, he's peeping. He's like, what's going on here? And he's like, oh, I won. All right, let me show it. Nice one, guy. I have a question. Is this gut thing, is this armor or is this his belly? Because it's got a belly button and, super weird notice thing, it shakes. Which one is it? The world may never know. It probably is just armor and it just is animated weird. But, I mean, looking back on this whole match, a lot of Diddy SD, which is unfortunate. But we do see a lot of K. Rool stuff that we haven't seen before. Like up smash, like down smash. Like figuring out that stomp is actually a taunt, not a move. Forward air has kind of I didn't mention this the first time around. Forward air has a good chunk of landing lag, but not that much. Because that's a common theme in this game is move doesn't have that much landing lag. It does not auto cancel out of a short hop though. Which, I don't know, maybe that's not that bad. Because, like, landing lag isn't that bad in this game. But also, like, you see characters like Bowser and Charizard in Smash 4, and they can kind of just throw out aerials like it's nothing. Because they auto-cancel. Stuff like that. Anywho. Yeah. That's pretty much the whole match. Let's end it like this. So, final verdict. Here's the thing, right? I don't think K. Rool is all that much of a keep-away character because he has a lot of good stuff he can get off of throws. We see that in the K. Rool Snake video that happened a long time ago, but he can get a lot of combos off of throws and stuff like that, so that's super useful. But I think I think K. Rool uses his projectiles to get in more than to keep people out, if that makes any sense. I think the gun is good at keep away, which is nice to have because there are some characters you just don't want to be in their face. Like, if K. Rool is fighting, say, Mario can't cape the cannonball because he'll just suck it back up again and be able to shoot another one. And Mario just kind of has to deal with this big, slow-moving projectile. Although Mario has, like, pretty good airspeed and can probably get around it, but because it ends so early, he might be able to anti-air. That up smash has, like, really good hitboxes, it seems. Yeah, that's super good. That's, like, a super nice thing to have. That's an entire neutral game, actually, I just came up with. Shoot the gun, anti-air. Like, I understand that's just like Ryu low forward fireball, but it works. And it might work with this character too. The other thing is he's got a lot of damage on a lot of his moves. He's got pretty alright combos. He likely struggles with landing, but that is a theme with a lot of big characters in most of the Smash games. We'd have to take a better look at his hitboxes and stuff like that to know for certain. But, I mean, overall, I don't know if he's that good. I think he is a sort of anti-meta character, if that makes any sense. He's like how some people go like how Nairo sometimes goes Dr. Mario against Pikachu, right? Like, Dr. Mario isn't that good of a character, but against Pikachu it kind of works because he can do a couple things. I think K. Rool's going to have a lot of matchups like that, where he's not that great of a character like on paper, but in practice he's got one or two things that can actually help him work in certain scenarios. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the whole video. I might just do another one of these with the Incineroar video, but there wasn't that much to talk about in that. But yeah, as a whole, K. Rool seems alright. Diddy seems identical, and these guys don't know how to recover. All right. Let me know if you guys are interested in any kind of set. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.